to So Many Whatnots. I'm Willow and I am a quilter from South Central Pennsylvania. And this is my channel where I share about my quilting adventures. So welcome. I have a lot of things to show you today. But first I'm gonna start with just a couple updates. So this week I literally just worked on the 2 quilts that need to get finished for Christmas, New Year's-ish time. And so I don't really have any personal updates. I'm trying to think of anything, but there's nothing. It is snowy outside. It snowed yesterday and the night before, and it also snowed last week a little bit. I want to say Tuesday, Wednesday-ish. So we're getting a little bit of snow this year. When I moved back from Nebraska, it didn't snow as much, and I kept telling my boys, it snows so much in Pennsylvania. You're gonna love it. And then we got like no snow. So they're really happy this year to have snow, and they got a real snow day. Not a virtual snow day, a real traditional snow day. And that's literally what the school called it, was a traditional snow day. I'm like, great, finally they get a traditional snow day. So that's pretty awesome. So that's really it for personal updates. Oh, as for the channel, wow, guys, it's been quite the journey already, and it's only been a couple months. This is episode number 8, and I forgot the date. I always forget to say the date, but this is Monday, December 15th. And this week, like I said, I've just been working on presents, quilts, and so I did record a video on small stitch traditional hand quilting while I was working on my Georgetown quilt. So that is up. I want to say I got that up maybe Thursday or Friday. Honestly, I can't remember. All the days have kind of just blended together because all I've been doing is quilting and more quilting, and like that's it. The other thing I wanted to mention is I see a lot of questions and comments coming through, and I appreciate them so much. Thank you so much. But while I've seen them come through, I have been so focused on getting these quilts done. I just haven't had a moment to respond. So I will go through at some point and acknowledge all of your questions and comments, but I may not answer them or respond right away. I'm really wanting to do a question and answer video where it's just all question and answer from like the first, I don't know, 8 or 10 episodes. And well, I guess I have 10 videos up now. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, but I think I'm going to start saving a lot of the questions and doing a video. So I may respond to some or all, and I may not respond, and I may do a video. So we'll just see. I do see them coming through. I do appreciate them so much. But I've literally been quilting like 8 hours a day and my kids, need some time from me, and, they need fed and stuff. So, I will find a way to get back to you guys as soon as possible. Okay. So, I thought about starting with progress or acquisitions, and I decided this week to start with progress because I only have 3 things I worked on, and I just want to get those out of the way and show you guys where I'm at on those. And then that way, if you want to watch the rest of the video and see all the things I got in the mail from my shopping days, the, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all the good sales and stuff, you can stick around. And I'll also have, at the end of the video, I'll go over some of my plans and stuff. And then if you are busy because it is Christmas time, then you can just see the progress and head on to whatever you're doing next. So let's start with Georgetown. Okay. This quilt has been on 8 episodes. And one stitch and chat tutorial. So this, you will never see this hung on the wall. I keep saying I need to get a new quilt on the wall, and honestly, Bear Paw will probably be the next one, which is, that I'm working on, that's on hold until the quilts are finished. But I will probably do a lot of sewing on the Bear Paw in January. Hopefully finish it in January-ish and get it quilted in the next few months after that. But so this one, it's a gift. You'll never see it on the wall. I will take a picture of it when it's finished. My oldest is 6 foot, so he's really good at holding them up. And I mean, what can I say about this that I haven't already said other than I am ready for it to be done? Guys, I have 3 rows left. Literally 3 rows. So I'm going to hold this up, just the side of it. Okay. See if we can see. I have everything marked. And I did this entire row yesterday. So there's 15 arcs in this row, and it takes me about a half hour to do one, unless I am pausing for something or rewinding, whatever. So yeah, I, added a little bit of time, and, I was quilting. I quilted probably 8 hours yesterday. My arms are so sore. My hands hurt. Guys, I have been literally going nonstop to get this done. Oh my goodness. I need to move. I need to get up and get on my treadmill or something because I feel like I'm going to waste away. So I'm ready for this to be done. Oh, all the fuzzies. So many fuzzies. Okay, so you can see I have 1, 2, and almost 3. There's a little bit of the top one. So these won't take us long, but that's 3 full work days of quilting. So I will get a teeny tiny bit done on this today. I'm going to aim for like 6 to 8. So maybe half a row this evening. And that just it was nice that I had a video to make today because like I said, my arms and my hands and my fingers and my shoulders, I need a break. So this is such a nice break. I thought about not doing a video today just to get this done. And then I was like, oh, I can't quilt for another 8 hours. I need a break. But I will work on it a little bit because it does need finished. And this will be gone out of my house by Sunday. It is Monday. And this will be finished, bound, and wrapped, hopefully, and washed by Sunday morning. So the plan is to finish these all today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I will bind it Friday and wash it Saturday. And my binding, I am just using the backing as the binding. So I don't have to go through and do, all the extra steps for the binding. The plan from the beginning was pretty much to use the backing because it's so pretty. So I will do that, and hopefully that will be done in time. And oh goodness, it's been so much work. I will probably cry when it leaves my house. But I am really excited to see it go at the same time because I want to work on something else. I do not work on stuff this much at one time usually. I hyper focus for a little while and then I get bored and move on. It's really hard to get through this. Just for that reason. Like, I need change. So that's that. Actually, before I get into that, I do have one thing that goes with it. I am making a tag for the quilt, and I would love to show you the whole thing, but I can't because there are names on it. My family and the recipient, and just for privacy, I don't want the world really knowing all that. Sorry. But I'm making a tag. I'm going to cover it up just a little bit, and I'm embroidering it. Okay, and then I can show you a little tiny bit of the bottom. And there's that. And so if this, I used, let me grab the pen, the Micron Pigma. Let me see if I can get, there we go. Okay, so I used this to write on it and then I embroidered over it. So the good thing about this, it should not come out. Boy, it's static in here today. It won't come out. And so if I don't get it finished, I can leave it just written on and just have the Merry Christmas 2025 embroidered. And I'm probably going to put a couple little like leafy stems on the side. So yeah, if it doesn't get finished and it stays like this, that'll be perfectly fine. No problem with that. So I'm going to put that away. Oh, and now I finished the quilt top for the Saltwater Sampler featuring Laguna Sunrise. And if you are unfamiliar with that, let me look at my notes. I do not have the book on me right now. I put that away. Oh my goodness. I didn't write it all in my notes. There is a book by Sherry McConnell and Chelsea. I forget her last name. Let me just grab the book real quick. Okay. I got the book, and it is Family Favorites by Sherry McConnell and Chelsea Stratton. And at the bottom it says Back to Basics with Sherry and Chelsea. And this book has like 4 different quilts in it, I think. Is it 4? 4 quilts and some pillows and pin cushions. And this is the quilt on the front I made. And this is also a gift. And so I don't know which is the top and what's the bottom, but I am going to show you. And then I will probably put a picture up too because, well, it's hard to see the whole thing, but I had my son stand with it. And you can see the whole thing with him holding it. So, and I have like nowhere to go here because It's a tiny little space. Oops. All right, so here it is. There's half of it. There's some more. Hopefully you can see. And this thing is gorgeous. It is so cool. And I think for a machine quilt that I did a pretty good job on all my points. So yeah, I am super excited to get started on this. And so this is the next thing. As soon as I am finished with Georgetown, I will get to work on this, and I have a little bit of time. I probably have until like New Year's-ish to get this done. I actually don't know when it has to be done quite yet. I don't have a date. I just have a general time frame. Goodness, it is like so, my house is so static. So yeah, I'll put that away later. Okay, so that's all I have for progress. Because that's all I worked on because I have deadlines. So we're going to move on. After coffee, because coffee. All right, guys, I had to put some water on my hair because it's so staticky. It's going crazy. I also need a haircut. I cut my hair like, oh my gosh, never. Maybe once a year if I'm lucky. Sometimes every 2 years. I am just not that person. Like, oh, I know a lot of people who go like every 6 weeks, every 2 months. I'm here going on like 3 years right now, I think. It just is what it is. I'm not fancy. I don't go anywhere. I just, it is. I have a lot of split ends though, so I should probably maybe do something because it's been so long. Okay, so, I did all that Black Friday shopping, Cyber Monday, and then the sales just kept going, and they're still going. Guys, they're literally still going. I still have stuff coming. I seem to always get packages on Mondays, and I'm waiting on one again, just like I was last week. So if it comes before I'm done editing the video, I will pop it in. Otherwise, we'll see it next week. And I think I literally don't know if I have anything else coming after this one. I have no idea. It was just, there's so many sales, and like, I'm a hoarder of fabric. So if it's on sale, I'm like, yes, I want it. I need to have it. I have a project. I don't have a project. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, so I'm working on that. So we should probably just start with my oops purchase. It wasn't on sale, actually. I had to go to one of my local quilt shops for batting for Saltwater Sampler. And I was so excited to go because they sell it off the roll. Well, guys, they don't do that anymore. Now they're using the batting I don't care for. So now everywhere that I buy batting, I'm just buying this batting because it works. It is wonderful. I just don't like how much it sheds during hand quilting. Okay, that's my only beef with it. That's it. There's so many little you know, things I got to pick off, and the stuff off the roll didn't really do that. So I don't know what brand they used to sell off the roll, but I really loved it. And so anyways, not on sale, actually more expensive than I could have got online. But it is a local shop and I do love them and they are super nice and I love them. Okay. So, Quilter's Dream Cotton, 100% pure cotton batting. For this one, I got the mid loft. The other one I got low loft for, just reasons that just in case the people getting it are watching it, I can't really tell you. But I wanted a lighter quilt for them. This one, she lives here in Pennsylvania and I just kind of wanted a mid loft, like, you know, not super warm, but not super light. So, I got the matting in a package. It is what it is. Like I said, I like it. I use it. It's just not my favorite for hand quilting. Okay. And then I tripped and fell into this. Okay. I didn't really trip and fall into it. I kind of just looked over and there it was. They do not sell hardly any pre-cuts, like at all. And they had this and I had seen this on, I think, scrolling Instagram or something. Oh, it's so pretty. This is Flower Whispers by Lisa Audit and for Riley Blake. And I kind of want to open it and show you. It's definitely spring. Oh, we'll just open the whole thing. Why not? I think we have time today. Let me see. Yeah, we should have time. Okay. Because these are just so pretty and I have no idea what I'm going to make with them, but I could not, which way are they going here? I could not pass them up. All right. So there are 19 fat quarters in this. And when spring comes, oh my goodness, look at that one. It's so pretty. Oh, that's so happy. That is so happy. Okay. When spring comes, this will just be so nice to work with. Or when I get the summer or the winter blues, which usually come, I'm sure a lot of you can relate. When the winter blues set in, I can pull this out and work on something spring. Oh, that's so pretty. I like that. So yeah, I have no idea what to make, but it will be something, obviously. Some kind of quilt. This is like a pink, like a mauve-y, brownish pink. That one shows up pretty good, I think. And then some greens. Gosh, I really love this print. That is such a nice print. And the last two. So I'm super excited for this bundle. I just saw it and thought, it's so happy. This is happy. This is sunshine. Snuggles. Yeah. So, I have no idea what I'll make with this, but I absolutely love this. And I'm so glad I tripped and fell into this and bought it. Because that's how it works, right? I also tripped over this. I had got this pattern as a freebie from when my son went to my other local quilt shop, and I thought I would make a donation quilt out of this for either oh my gosh, what's it called? For either Quilts of Valor. Guys, seriously, my brain. Or for our church, our new church. They're doing a mission trip, I guess. And so this is something they can maybe use to like raffle off or something, or just, you know, donate to somebody in need. So I haven't decided what I'll do with it yet. And who knows, I may end up keeping it. I mean, I never really know what's going to happen with quilts, but let's see, I don't know. This is Northcott. Stonehenge Haiku by Linda Ludovico. And Stonehenge on that one. These look like they're all from the same collection. Well, okay, not this one. And trying to see on the selvages here, like, okay. So these three, the red and the two blues. Ooh, that's not coming up as the right color. Okay, so this is a lot more muted, I guess. It's coming up very royal blue on my computer screen, and it's more of a I can't really describe it. I don't want to say teal because it's not teal, but it's different. See, that one's coming up a little more blue also. It's not like picking up the green in it. I mean, not that there's green. There is no green, but, you know, there is. Okay. It's more of like an ocean color. All right. And then this is not the Stonehenge collection, but it's still Northcott. Uh-oh. One moment. My son's lost. Okay, guys, sorry about the interruption. My son is on the turnpike, and he got turned around in the Philly area, and you know, he's not used to the turnpike. And if you live in Pennsylvania, well, you understand the turnpike. So anyways, I had to take a short break to help him get back in the direction of Harrisburg, because we live in the Harrisburg area. And he went out on another college visit this morning to meet with another lacrosse coach. So he's really excited about this one. So, and they play, so I have really bad anxiety from like normal anxiety, and then I have the anxiety that comes with the graves, which you can't really fix. And so this college plays other colleges like closer to where we live. So if he picked that one, I would be able to go to some games, which would be really cool. So this is like one of my number one pick colleges for him to go to, but it's his decision and he'll go wherever he wants. And I will have to figure out how to get to games if he chooses a different one. He's looking at one near DC and one near Pittsburgh. And so, yeah, there's a lot. Okay, so we're back to these with the star rail pattern. Okay, so there's these three. And then we have this one. And this one is Deborah Edwards of Northcott. And I'm looking for, yeah, it just says 9020. So I don't think there's really a name. But it'll look really nice with those. So there are those. And this quilt shop always has a lot of like kits. They put a lot of kits together. And so it's just kind of nice every now and then to just go in and grab a kit. You know, you don't have to think. And sometimes I don't want to think. So I like that. Okay. The other thing I got was pins for piecing, more magic pins. I love these. I really love these pins, guys. I showed you the orange ones. I have some right here in my tomato. There we go. The orange ones. These were, I believe, for silk, but I really love them for piecing. And so I got these also, and they're thicker, but they're also really short, and so they work just fine. And then the other thing I got was snips, little mini snips. I love these. I love these. They're great and they're sharp. Okay, so that was from a local quilt shop. Fat Quarter Shop had this amazing deal, guys. Did anyone else take advantage of this deal? Look at this. This was like 80 something, like $85 or $88 for this. Guys, okay. This is Gentler Times by Lori Holt for Riley Blake. That's a Lori Holt by Riley Blake. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, but I have some thoughts on it. Okay. I might do something like a classic double wedding ring or a log cabin or something just like something scrappy and classic. Not scrap because, not scrap, but scrappy looking quilt. And this would look really cool in like a double wedding ring maybe. The only thing on this, it needs a yellow, okay? Don't you see that? Like, it's missing something. And I have decided it's missing yellow. So I will probably just pick up some yellow. I don't think I have any left because I made a bunch of teddy bears out of the scraps from that quilt. So I don't think I have any yellow left, but it definitely needs something. And I might change my mind on that. I don't know. So what do you guys think? Double wedding ring or log cabin? Something I don't know. Thoughts, ideas, welcome. Always. Okay, so, goodness. This has like 51 pieces. 51 fat quarters. I couldn't pass that up. I had to get that deal. Okay, so that was Fat Quarter Shop. Then I had told you I did some Missouri Star bundle stuff. I need to look at something real quick here. Okay, so I had done the bundle from Missouri Star with all their, daily deals and stuff for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And one of my boxes came. I do have another. I would not do the bundle thing if you need something quick because it takes forever to get here. You get I think 7 days to shop, which saves on your shipping, which is amazing. But you can't say, okay, I'm done shopping, ship my stuff. No, you have to wait the full time and then they process and ship it. So, processing was an extra few days and then they shipped it. So I need none of this stuff right now. So it was fine. The whole bundling thing was fine. But if you need something quick, don't bundle it because it'll take a long time to get here. There. Okay, first thing I got was just some thread. Just some white thread for my machine. It's only 500 yards. I go through it really fast. I've pretty much been through an entire spool on my son's puff quilt already. So that's what this is for. Then you heard me talk about wedding ring. They came out with a new template set and I watched the video, and I may or may not use this. I will use this. I'm not sure like if I'll start with this or if I'll use a different one. So the thing about this one, let me just open it up and show you. And I have not taken the papers off or anything. And so you get all these templates, you know, the curve. You have to take the paper off. I haven't done that. These are for like doing the scrappy curves. The, what you call it? The melon. Okay, and this is the one that I'm not sure about. Okay, so you know the center of a wedding ring, there is that square-ish, not square thing, patch. This makes it so you make blocks. Oh, do they have a picture? Oh, they do. Okay. Right there. You make blocks with this. But then the center, this part here, is going to have two seams. So it'll be like crossed. And I don't know if I like that. No, there's no... I'll see if I can find a photo to pop up or something. Some people make them with one piece. And I think for hand quilting, I might want one piece in the center. I don't know. I don't know what to do. And so I wouldn't even be able to use this to make one because this is oversized. She purposely made this bigger so that you can square up. So I will make a quilt with this template set. I'm just not sure. Like I would have to have the hand quilting pattern figured out before I started because of that there's going to be that cross in the middle. I hope I explained that okay. Did I explain that okay? Is everyone familiar with a double wedding ring? I'll see if I can find a photo to put up or something. I'm not sure if there are any like copyright free photos I can use, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, next I got a little orange peel because everybody needs an orange peel quilt, right? Oh, that was, okay. That was the other thing I thought I could do with this is an orange peel quilt because that would be so much fun in all those colors, okay? That's why I got this because maybe, yeah, we'll see. There's just so much stuff to figure out. Okay, got the orange peel. Super excited for that. Rotary blade refills, of course, because, you know, they wear out pretty fast. Okay, 5-pack. So there's 5 in here. I don't remember what I paid for them, but it was like $5 or $10. It was super cheap compared to what they usually cost. The backing for my son's puff quilts. I kind of don't want to open this, but can you guys see that okay if I don't take it out of the plastic? Yeah, I think you can. And that is, let's see, where's the tag? Henry Glass. And this will just match so perfectly to, let me get it real quick. I'll show you. I have to move all my stuff. All right. This is in time out for now. Obviously, like everything else. But let's see. I think you can get the idea, even though it's in the plastic. I'm gonna drop things. Okay, so I got that. Now I have nowhere to put stuff. Oh goodness, it's just so messy in here right now. Okay, more thread. Okay, and then I got this little cutting mat that was on sale. It's just a little bitty, and this will be really good for the farmer's wife quilt because the blocks are really small. And I showed this last week, but I mean, I am dropping everything, guys. I have just stuff everywhere. Let me take this off of here. Let me just take this out. Let's see where the opening is. Okay, this is a Bonita cutting mat, a 12 by 12, double-sided. And look at that. Okay, now that's the finished. But I have a lot of the 10 by 10 squares, and this is 12 by 12. And then I also have a lot of jelly roll strips and stuff. So I think this will be nice then getting out my big ones because I'll be filming. And so I'll be at my desk doing this. And I will, you know, I'll need this here and then my sewing stuff here. And it'll be nice to have something smaller. So I'm really excited for this. Especially since it'll fit that real nice. Let's see if that might stay. Okay. And then I have never ever tried a rotating cutting mat, but they had one on sale. And it was a really good deal. So I thought I would try one. I have seen mixed reviews on these. Some people love them. Some people hate them. So we're going to see, we'll see what happens with this. This is also something that could be good to use for the farmer's wife quilt. It's really small. So I'm not sure. See, now I need that again. I mean, it's really small. It's really small. But it was also really cheap. So I'm totally cool with that. So I'm not sure what I'll do. But I'm going to try it out, see if I like it. We'll see what happens. Okay. I think that is all I have from Missouri Star, Fat Quarter, and one of my local quilt shops. So let's get into some plans real quick here before I end the video. Okay, so I did get 2 other coffee mugs with the Missouri Star stuff, but we already used them, so they're in the dirty dishes. So I'm not going to show you those today. Okay, so for plans, so next Monday will probably be my last video for 2025. And then I will be back on, let's see here, January 5th. And that's going to just give me a week off to work on some farmer's wife stuff and to finish the Saltwater Sampler and just kind of, you know, take a break. So I won't be having a video on, oh, I forget now. Let's see here. Okay, the 29th. I will not have a video. Also, my cat Moo is getting neutered that day, so there's just a lot going on. So next Monday, I will have a video, and then the next Monday, I won't. And then I'll pick back up on January 5th. And so I'm just taking 1 week off. If I happen to post a video, I mean, then I happen to do it. If I decide I want to post a video or I have time to post a video, I might do it. But I may also just take the week and just chill. Okay. And then, oh, okay. Yeah. So, okay. So the first week of January, I will be starting The Farmer's Wife. Now, the first full week of January. So I'm thinking Wednesday, January 7th. I will probably post the prep video. Now, it may be earlier or later. It will not be on Monday. Monday is just always going to be my yappy videos where I yap about quilting and share all the fun stuff. Okay, so I will definitely not be posting on Mondays, but I'm thinking maybe Wednesdays or Thursdays. So I would keep an eye out. Right now on my calendar, I have Wednesdays starting the 7th, which is the first full week of January. And that will be the prep video. And it probably won't be a very long one. And then I plan to do 2 to 3 blocks per week. And this is the Farmer's Wife book for anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about. I am making this quilt in 2026. And I'm going to make a series that goes along with each block. And so I'll just show you some of those real quick. And this is going, the plan is to have this all hand sewn, hand pieced, hand quilted, all the goods. Then you can see on the back. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about right now. And so I am thinking 2 to 3 blocks per week, depending on the difficulty. Okay, so they take like 2 to 5 hours to hand piece. And I am going to do them like a week in advance. And so like this video on Mondays, I record on Mondays, I edit on Mondays, I post on Mondays. I am not doing that with The Farmer's Wife because they take so long. And there are some weeks where I am just not with it or worn down. So I will do the videos ahead of time and schedule them. That way, if something comes up, you guys, will still get a video. And you don't have to be making this quilt to watch the videos. There are some really good blocks in here that would make some really nice larger quilts. And so you can just like watch 1 or 2 videos, or if you have the book and you say, oh, I want to make this one, but I'm not sure what is going on here. You can find that video, and I will probably number the videos by the numbers in the back and the name. So like in the back where it tells you how to put them together, this one's 49 Catherine. That's probably going to be how I number them because I'm not doing them in order. But they will have their own playlist. So I'm really excited to get started on that. And I have all the fabrics. I think I showed that last week. So yeah, I'm super excited for that. This is one of the blocks I showed last week. I haven't had any time to do any more blocks because I'm rushed to getting Georgetown and the Saltwater Sampler finished. So there's just so much going on, but like not a lot going on because I have so much to finish, but it's only 2 projects. So it'll be so nice to slow down in 2026 and just kind of like not have anything that's on a deadline. Now I will do 1 or 2 gift quilts for Christmas 2026. But I haven't decided who will be getting those. I have an idea for one of them. But then not the other. and I have a few siblings. And of course, my boys will each get one, but those aren't like gift quilts. Those are like, they're my boys. They're getting quilts. I don't consider those gifts. Um, yeah, so I guess that's pretty much all I have for today. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I know this video kind of felt a little disjointed, and I think it's because I'm used to working on so many more projects and I only had 2 to show you. Um, well, I guess technically 3, but one's a label. So are we counting that as a project in itself or part of Georgetown? So yeah, it just kind of felt a little disjointed, a little different than my normal videos, but I hope you got something out of it or enjoyed watching it anyway. And if you did, what am I going to say? Please, please, please like the video, subscribe, and, leave a comment. Like I said, with the comments and questions, I will likely not get to them for a while, but I would like to do a question and answer video with just all questions and answers. So definitely leave some questions down below in the comments. And thank you guys. Thank you everybody for watching my videos and supporting my channel. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Bye.